It's April 14th, 5 p.m. Somewhere in the 60s. Not quite sure what temperature is, but warm enough to have found my first turtle of the year. He's a little painted turtle. Not quite a hatchling. I would guess about a year old. I'm not quite sure on the growth rate. But either way, he's young. And I'm happy to have found this guy. I've been stuck indoors for well over a week now. You know, it's either been snowing or cold. And I've also been sick. So to be able to come out here and find this little turtle was a real treat. He was just basking down there by the water, and I just bent over and picked him right up. But yeah, we're gonna take a few pictures of him, let him go, and then see what else we can find. Speaking of turtles, what we have here appears to be an old turtle nest. And by old I mean like last year maybe? I don't know. But you got the hole here where they dug out. And the only way I know this is an actual turtle nest is the little bits of eggshell sprinkled around. It's not eggshell. But this is. Here we go. There's the dried up leathery egg. Here's another. And here's another. So that little turtle we just looked at maybe even come out of this nest, who knows? Because I don't think any of them have hatched out yet this year, this spring. But if I remember correctly, there's babies that hatch out in the fall and babies that hatch out in the spring, depending on when the mother reproduced and laid them. So I'd guess maybe this one was in the fall. But yeah, so the baby turtles would have crawled their way out of this hole and tumbled down here right to the water. They didn't have far to go to get home. But I mean, that's a little bit of a cliff there for them to just clumsily waddle in. But hey, they're turtles, they're sturdy, you know. What are you gonna do? That's pretty cool. I'm really hoping I can actually find some baby turtles in the process of hatching this year, or some mothers laying eggs. Well, I'm out here again at one of my ponds looking for spotted salamanders, and I don't see any. I haven't seen any at all, and I'm starting to think maybe I missed them. There were a few warm rainy nights where I just wasn't feeling up to going out, and those may have been the nights they were out, I don't know. But it's we're in mid-April now, and I still haven't seen more than one spotted salamander all spring. So it really bums me out. I was really hoping to see some. But it's been a weird year. It's hard to predict when they're going to come out. And we had some warm days in March, and then snow in April, and other complications. So I hear the peepers out there, and I'm also hearing another caller now. Sounds like the leopard frogs are coming out. So I guess I'll look for those for a little while, see if I can spot one of those for you. And otherwise call it a night, I guess. maybe stop at another pond on my way home. I did find an egg mass over here. Let's see if I can locate it again. Right there, yeah. I feel pretty confident is a spotted salamander egg mass. Right there. So, yeah, I guess I missed them or something. Oh well. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Alright, I'll have to get back to you. I see something crawling in the weeds down here. I didn't catch whatever was down in these weeds. I think it was just a water insect anyway. But I did spot a leopard frog way out there in my beam of light. There you can, geez, you might be able to see it from here. But yeah, I'm not waiting out there to get them. My boots aren't that high. And I'm not that dedicated. Let's see if there's one closer to the shore. Holy shit, I actually found one. She's down there in the water. Just reached down and picked her right up. But she's quite large. So I think she's a female, probably hasn't spawned yet. And she's a big one too, you can see. She's about as long as my hand. Oh, what a beautiful creature. I still think I missed the mass spawning, but it's nice just to find a single one at this point. This is something I've been looking forward to since last spring. So to be able to just find one is nice. I would have liked to have seen the mass spawning, but oh well, what are you gonna do? So, nice, not a total loss. My search for these salamanders finally paid off with a nice big healthy female. So I'm gonna let her go, look around a little bit more, let's see what else I can find, get some pictures of her. Alright, so walking around that pond some more. There's a lot of egg masses. So I think I definitely missed the main event, which does chap my ass a little. But I did get to see at least one salamander. So, you know. I guess I don't need to religiously check the pond anymore. I knew about 2 nights ago we got a nice warm rain after all that snow we had last week, and I knew that they were probably out. But I was sick with the flu, had to work the next day. Really didn't feel like going out. So it was a gamble I took, and well, a little disappointed in myself. I should have just come out and checked, but oh well. It's not a big deal. I got a couple more ponds I can check. Maybe they're a day behind or something, I don't know. But I didn't want to, if I waited around in there a little bit more, I probably would have found some more salamanders. But I didn't want to step on anything, you know, and get destructive about it. And as you can see, the batteries in my flashlight are dying anyway. So, head back to the car, get a different light. There's another pond I can check out. And I'm going to go back to that pond where I found that painted turtle and see what's going on there. So here's my second pond, and even though it's shallow, it is deep. Like, I am standing in some serious mud. And if I go out there any further, I'm gonna probably die here. So I don't see anything out there anyway. I did see some egg masses mixed in with that greenery. So unfortunately, I think I missed the event here as well. But I know that they do spawn here too. In fact, my first herping video that I uploaded, there's my flashlight. I was here. the salamanders were not. Now I'm here again, and I missed them. Alright, one more pond. Hopefully third time's a charm. Alright, so I was going to go to my third pond. But there's a car pulled over there. And, call me a little paranoid, but I don't know what they're doing. I doubt they're looking for frogs like I would be. So I didn't really feel like parking next to them and finding out. Usually I'm the only weirdo out at this hour. So that's it for the night, folks. I mean, you know, not bad. Got a painted turtle earlier, and then that nice spotted salamander. Leopard frogs are out, so we'll be looking for them here shortly. And yeah, so that's a wrap. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And happy herping.